I feel like it's drawn a decent amount, but no one wants to.
No one wants to play it. Yeah.
Commit to the tech knowledge
Mhm.
check.
Divine Attack, Great Devil of the Sixth Heaven, Whip Dash, Submerge, and Hypnotize.
Okay, pretty chunky mid-range tech. I'm very interested if Chaplet gets chosen because both Rynker and Demo have a very commanding score. They're both like top of the leaderboard for Chaplet, so I'd be very excited to see it. But also Chaplet in grand finals, the outcome that everyone was wanting, the people have been yearning for.
The
More
only things
Chaplet.
that could make this draw better are Petty and Tech Alert.
So true. If only. The players are contemplating their card draw options. The first veto has been cast. Rynker does not want to play Whip Dash. And Demo does not want to play Grey Devil. Understandable picks from both players.
Robbed of the opportunity to say Great Devil with 6-7.
Yeah, I know.
We got our first round of Protects, Divine Attack, and Strut.
Interesting.
Strut is a very spicy pick.
It is. I love it, though. It's a very tricky 11 that you really have to lock in for.
Certainly come down to how practiced Demo is on it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens to Chaplet.
Yeah.
TS Love Protect from Demo. Also very spicy.
Yeah. Very solid. Man, the rest of these charts are pretty taxing.
They certainly are. Oh, we got a Submerge Protect from Rynker.
Okay. Chaplet still remains.
These
Could
are
it be
last
the
round of
tiebreaker?
vetoes left. Looks like Hypnotize is gone, leaving just Demo's veto.
What does Demo want to tiebreak on? If you're Demo, I feel like you'd want to. Does not want to do the Chaplet tiebreaker. Is more confident in his Raspberry Railgun
Unfortunate, but understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Raspberry Railgun does originate from Democracy 2021, which is a Simval contest that Demo himself has run. So I'm sure he has significantly more familiarity with that chart, even though Rynker has played the ITL that this chart has shown up in.
Yeah, Raspberry Railgun is not often picked in this tournament because of how tiring and intensive it is just for a 12.
Absolutely.
Very twisty, very burst heavy, but
it's another one of those charts that kind of feels similar in regard to Melanade, where there's a lot of rhythmic variation.
Oh yeah.
And even though everything does like come together cohesively and consistently, there's just so much going on in the chart that gets, or in the song that gets picked up in the chart, that it can get to be chaotic, and parsing all of that is often all you can do. You can't really get into the same kind of flow state that you could with a streamier and structurally simplistic chart.
Oh yeah.
Looks like Demo's getting recommendations on stretches from Nick Van Leer.
Our resident health expert.
He helped me out earlier. My shoulders were killing me and gave me a little bit of trigger point.
Yeah.
Massage.
And Nick recently passed a very important exam for his...
He did his Swish matches, and then he went home, took his test, and he got 46 out of 50 on it.
Beautiful.
What a hustle. Gotta respect him for that.
Oh, mad respect to Nick.
Thank you, Spencer. All right, looking towards Divine Attack as our first song of this match. For those of you that haven't seen this chart, runs at 180, has a central hold switch gimmick that's led into with one repetition that shows you the notes that you're supposed to hit and then hides it for every other repetition, but is deceptively tiring. It has a sizable amount of 180 stream in the middle, as you can see towards the, I want to say 60-70% mark of that density graph.
Yeah, there's a lot of runs into some like double step or like jack timing in it, so very
I joked
tiring.
to Midtown earlier that if you know this chart, it's a string chart.
It really is. If you know where all the hold switches are, there's no other tech in this chart anywhere, and so it's just a straightforward.
Both of them demonstrating familiarity with this chart. Tied on white count with only an excellent separating the two so far.
Yep. Doing the go steps on all of the holds, and luckily it's fast enough that you can.
Picking up 4 more whites while Rynker stays dialed into that window. but he could just as easily drop them during this upcoming 16th section.
Yep, this is the real Stam FA check right here.
Dimo dropping another white, but Rynker dropping a cluster. See, both of them have basically doubled their white counts.
And back into the pre-chorus.
Rynker's struggling with that 116 burst.
The white's
still
bleeding
anyone's
in,
game.
but the one excellent is still the biggest difference maker, and I see that.
And Dimo overtakes Rynker.
Very, very close. It's anyone's game at this point.
These are hold switches that you can technically ignore at 180, but it feels so easy to rush them if you get even a little bit caught up in it.
Yeah, you don't get any judgment feedback on the hold switches, so it's up to you to stay
It
in
is
time.
absolutely tight
Oh.
here.
It's the quiet.
Did we see the event's first tie in grands?
The ghost steps are very led by both players. Yo! First tie of the tournament. Insane score by both players.
How does this happen?
You have to be so locked in to not let those nerves get to
Points!
you. Points!
Just total points.
Casual PB and grands by Rynker.
Absolutely mind-blowing performance from both players.
Yeah. It was so back and forth the whole chart, but especially the end. It was just neck and neck, and they just held it right there. Wow.
Got a replay of that section where they were virtually tied. And so clean on those ghost steps. Those mines are real, they aren't fake.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have to play a little bit steppier than you usually would.
Yeah, luckily being at 180 BPM, you can afford to really lift your feet up on the holds, so you don't have to worry about dropping holds on this chart.
A slight explanation of how holds work in ITG is that, like in DDR, you have a certain amount of time where you can let go of the hold until it becomes dropped, and you don't get credit for it. And that period of time is, I believe, roughly a quarter note at 180. It's the same
little
as
longer
how
than
you
that, but
have to
yeah.
hit a roll at roughly a little bit more than a quarter at 180.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, you really could, if you're in the blue window the entire time, you can just treat them as regular steps, and you don't even have to worry about holding that hold down in between every step.
Mm-hmm.
So it's virtually just visual obfuscation
Yeah,
and mind dodge.
pretty much. And straightforward Stam FA, which both players seem to be extremely locked in for.
Mm-hmm.
So very exciting. Still 0-0 across the board after our first set, but now we're going into Rynker's first protect, which is Strut. Very excited to see this played.
I don't have a read on this.
I don't know. I feel like Rynker definitely has practiced the Strut tech.
If
the
Rynker
form.
if Rynker protected this, then he has a reason to do it.
Mm-hmm. Especially
We
out of
saw
this
that
whole-
with OU Legends last match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if
I'm waiting to see something disgusting.
Yeah, if he chose Strut over Chaplet, I think he's got a very good reason for that.
Well,
Well, I guess Chaplet.
we do know that Demo has 12 whites on Chaplet.
That would also sway anyone's pick.
This might be a little unfortunate, but it looks like Demo's having a cramp in his leg right now.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
And it is a tournament skill set. Rynker has proven time and time again that he outlasts his opponents. If not, like, even if you cast aside all of his skill on a variety of genres of content, his amount of stamina and his ability to keep up and consistently pull out clutch scores during matches in these double elim brackets, I would say the only person who can match or surpass him on that front is Chance.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and chime in here. Demo has opted to take a small break, see if he can get his leg back into playing shape. So we're just going to give it a little minute and see how his leg feels after that.
All right, I'll be back in a
Yep.
second.
Stay tuned, everyone. We're going to take a small break to hopefully recover. ITG is such a physically demanding game. It is tough to keep your body all happy when you're playing so much. So we're wishing the best. We'll take a small 10 to 15 minute break, I think. We're going to let everyone breathe, let Demo relax and stretch and get blood flow going. But we got the banana. Banana secured. I think that is good news. Thanks, TAC, for providing the banana, the tactical banana. Potassium's good for you folks. Well, I'm going to go get a drink of water myself. I haven't drank water in forever, so. Be nice, chat. We'll be back very shortly to continue Grand Finals. And we'll see you soon.
If I walk off, you know what happens. I'm as good as I'll be. Thanks for
All right, looks like we're going to be continuing on.
Town's taking a break, or I guess it's not really a break because this is the last match of the entire event. But we are moving on to song number 2, Strut, and Chance will be joining me for commentary.
Hello. Strut is really cool with just having all of the syncopation from 24ths back to 16ths, and
Absolutely.
then like, the double steps right here that progressively get harder, and it's like,
Oh yeah,
man, this
Having
part
to
is
do, like, the
absolutely
candle?
incredible. Yeah.
it really makes the most out of a couple of central concepts.
Yeah.
It feels to me a little bit like the virus in that regard, where you're taking 2 or 3 like concepts that aren't that hard on their own,
Yeah.
and combining them together, and then suddenly it's so complex to execute.
Yeah.
Between the candle crossovers, the swing, the brackets, and then the mind mark double steps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really benefits from practice too, and we're seeing why Rynker picked this chart.
Yeah.
Next
He
level comfort.
Doing incredible
7
on
clean.
this. 7 clean is insane this far in.
I know, right? See, I should have clipped that. That's mind-blowing to me.
We're still at sub 10, which is insane.
Sub
This-
10 with only the last drop left to go.
This straight up might be world record at this point.
Demo dropping a miss right there. At this point, I'm sure the only thought running through Demo's head is to get through this song
Yeah,
and pop off on his pick.
yeah.
Because what do you do against this kind of run from Rynker?
You can't do anything. Like that. Like 15, 17?
17 clean.
17 clean. And yeah, that's a 100% world record right there. Yeah.
World record.
Oh my god!
No way, fuck by beating that.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. It's just,
Strut, you're fucking stuff, man.
Rynker posing for the score pick.
yeah.
And I got a little happy dance too.
Yeah.
So you had like 8 or something at that break, and I was like,
No, it seems like Demo did notice that Rynker had 8 during the break.
Yeah.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 8, yeah, 8,
All right, we are on Tia's Love now.
Yeah.
He just love being very, very cool with the foot switch into jack pattern.
And very short, too.
Yeah,
Which is probably something that Demo will appreciate at this point.
yeah, definitely.
All right, let's get it going.
All right.
I feel like once you get to the margins expected of the grand final, you can mess up one foot switch phrase, and that could be match deciding.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You don't want to mess up anything, or it's basically over.
Especially in a chart where you have fast foot switches, you drop a miss
Oh,
like
oh
that,
no.
and that's
a misdrop
7 whites right
yeah.
there.
There's a
And
misdrop on
Rynker
Ryan's
drops
side
one
too.
too. Very evenly matched right now with
Yeah.
an excellent
my
versus a
God.
great.
Okay. It is anyone's game at this point. I think there's only like 4 whites in between them.
The chart certainly gets physical at the very end. Hopefully Demo will be able to stay dialed in and hit the 16th runs without dropping too many whites.
Yeah. It is literally anyone's game at this point.
Absolutely, Root. I think a lot of people could only execute it because it was an ITL where you can run back a song
Oh no.
over and over again. Rynker is staying uber clean through this section, while
Yeah.
Demo picks up 2 excellence, which could decide this match.
And yeah, it looks like that is going to do it. Rynker is 2-0 right now. Oh my god, that's an insane score right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just watching where both of them just got a miss and a great, and it's like,
So tricky, because at this
It
point,
is
I'm sure the
so
only thought in
tricky.
your mind is, staying in that blue window, and then the moment you misread,
yeah,
foot switch when you need it to jack, or maybe starting a phrase off on the wrong foot, it's
It
so
is.
punishing.
very punishing. Absolutely. Yeah,
Like having it on this layout.
yeah,
You get a bit of everything.
yeah, this layout's really good.
We continue to Submerg, which is Rynker's second protect.
Yep.
Situation's looking rather dire for Demo between the leg cramp and being up 2-0.
Yeah.
If you were in his position right now, do you think that you'd be putting like a huge set into still trying to win this set, or are you just?
I would
gonna be
100%.
considering the
Yeah.
second
I would
set?
100% be focusing on winning this set.
Yep.
You have nothing to lose at this point. If you lose this song, it's over.
Yeah.
If you win this song, you can see how far you can go.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he's on winner's side. There's recess.
Oh, that is a good
That's
point.
why I'm saying, do you, in this
That's
situation,
true.
do you conserve for the second grand
I
final
think that's a
spot?
question that only Demo can answer for himself. Really depends on how much he feels he can keep playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get into Simurg. Simurg is very tricky and has a whole bunch of moving parts, from the burst to the 20th drills to the 20th to the flams. It keeps you on your toes the entire time and is just very hard.
All right, here comes the first major FA obstacle, the 20th drill.
Oh, that's,
Demo nails it while Rynker
Yeah.
picks up some excellence there.
that's incredible.
He is in it to win it.
Yeah.
Rather than gambling at the prospect of winning with a better draw that's not as physical
Yeah.
after bracket reset. Nah.
Yep.
Win now or never. He is still staying locked in on those bursts, which
Oh,
picking up some excellence.
no.
Oh, the walk off.
oh no. That is actually a cramp right there.
Extremely tragic.
Yeah.
It's extremely tragic given how good of a pace he was on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes that just happens. Especially when you're like playing at this level for a few hours on end, it's
Absolutely.
bound to happen.
And not just a few hours on end, but
Yeah.
given how much everyone in this tournament had to play on Saturday as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Demo started off his day yesterday playing 2 14s back to back.
Yeah.
I think we might need more than just Chance's power. I think we need C and Kaya to pull through too.
Yeah.
And Rynker electing to still finish this song out. Mad respect to him. Oh, thanks, Saray. I'm
Yeah,
personally very happy with this chart too.
This chart is very good.
I think just
And,
self-injury, I'm gonna relinquish the title to Rynker, who's also been playing out his mind today. So he definitely earned that set, and I don't think I can play another set to do the reset. So I just
Sounds like Demo is electing to relinquish the title to Rynker instead
Yep.
of playing out the bracket reset match due to his cramp.
And so, your 2025
incredible
Shine
showing.
champion is Rynker. What a show
To
for
be
him.
at the top of his game for so long.
Yeah.
He's truly one of the greats, if not the great of this game. It's that polo shirt aura.
Yeah. It's the polo shirt. I guess
And
we
mad
now have
respect
an
to
answer.
Demo as well, who entered this
the
tournament
speech
not
is-
physically at his best,
I
having
thought
to
I was
deal
for
with
sure
travel
going to get
troubles.
third, but I guess drinking 4 Monsters kind of helps a lot. I don't think I'll sleep tonight, but that's the price I pay for trying to do well.
I will try once I catch my breath.
I don't know if I can condone that.
Yeah.